Welcome back to Mobile Electronic Diagnostic. Today we have our Jaguar 2013 FX type and my best friend
Nathan.
Nathan. Actually, the car belonged to his wife, so we have to be careful and work fast and fix this car, put it on the road before we get in trouble. I don't want Nathan knock the door on me in the night and say, they kick me out because the car doesn't work. So I have to fix it right. So what we gonna do for this car now?
We had the flood, and I think the flood may have damaged the module. So we're here to check it to see if it pick up that there's a bad module.
By the way, this gentleman here is a Jaguar lover. So he have two Jaguar instead of one. And all his car is unique because before he have the car called Saran. Saab. And yeah. I don't know the history of it, but he fight good for Saab.
Yes.
So let's go now and check the car. Here is the car. We're gonna run a complete test with it to see if there's anything get affect. I'm using my Hotel Maxi 6, and this tool is good, honestly, for diagnosis and also programming as an aftermarket tools. I'm gonna turn the ignition on. As you know, on Jaguar, you push this button here a little bit, ignition will come on, but this will not come up unless the car is started. This is for shifting from park, neutral, reverse, and drive. Now avoid putting coffee, things here that not to spill and come in here and get you into trouble. Okay, now I'm gonna go to VIN, auto detect. Let me close the door. The key can stay in your hand or in your pocket all the time, which is good. Proximity. Ignition is on. We're gonna wait a little bit. Yes, you see the VIN number come. I will say okay. It will decode the VIN number for us. It is 2013 3.0. If you remember a couple of months ago, I have videos for it. Now here we are going to start looking at the car and see what happened. I will go to diagnosis and I will scan the whole car. Right now the car is started run, but I will go to auto diagnose. I don't want to go to engine only. Any computer that in this car, you see, the faster the diagnostic going from 1% to 100%, that means the higher the technology improved on the newer cars. Some cars it take you 1 to 10 minutes to scan the whole car, or 5 minutes. Some car within 1 minute you can read all the module in the car. So sooner maybe you're just gonna diagnose the car by itself by pushing some buttons here. It will come, and still this car has some. Okay, now we're running. You know how many computer inside till now? 21, and we are 75%. Rear gate, trunk, driver climate, like keyless module, PDM, passenger door module, all those are computers. The total of the codes are a lot, but let's see now. Why is say alert and we don't have no police around here, no radar? Maybe it sniff something. Okay, now let's go. Now we have on the engine we have 9 faults. ABS 1, restraint 4, instrument cluster 8, parking brake 2, body control module 15 code, transfer case 2, gateway module 5. What, I get into it a lot?
It came inside. So.
Oh my god, a lot. Oh, when the car is in the basement, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see what happened now. I'm gonna do the report. Okay, on the report it will give us a detail. So this car was parked inside a garage in a safe place. And sometimes you're just sitting in your house and problem coming to you while you are there. You are not going looking for problem, but problem come looking for you. Okay, you see fuel level sensor, fuel level vehicle data, record data, intake air temperature, ABS fault, lost communication. Okay, restrain passenger, disable indicator, lost communication with the ABS, because they are all inside the car. Power steering control module, brake line wear. Oh my god, a lot of codes. So we don't consider those are problem in the car. So what we need to do now, after we look at it like this, we are going to delete all this code. We consider them like just happen. U code, most of them. U code, we cannot see this one here. Invalid serial, anything more than 5-6 codes, just ignore it. We're gonna delete everything. You see? Mood string, no connection, radio. Like when you have water in the system, it's just like somebody have a diabetic. You have to, after the sugar go down, all the communication, everything go bad. So that's, water is no good with computers. So I'm gonna go skip this one. I will do quick erase. I'm gonna erase everything in this car. If not, your parking is the safest place for the car not get scratched, nothing. But water get into it. The other car also have water in it?
But everything seemed like it's okay.
I have 2 cars that they already totaled it.
Wow.
Yeah, one is Mercedes-Benz.
The red one?
No, it's like a park, other one, and a minivan, 2016-17 minivan, Toyota. The problem, even if it's a start, you cannot trust those cars after water damage, honestly.
And they said salt water is the worst because that causes more corrosion.
Still water. Computer chips are inside there, are computers. As soon as they get the humidity, they're not about wiring. If older cars with wiring, okay, newer cars, they deal with computer. Cell phone go into water, it doesn't matter salt or clean water. The chips are so tiny that they start getting, that's the problem. Now, engine computer pass, everything pass. I pass everything in this car, everything now pass. I don't have no even one code, which I like it. Gateway, I have 1 code. Instrument cluster, I have 1 code. Engine computer, I have 1 code. Let me report this, what it is. I gotta go back now, I have 3 code after. Okay, invalid data from a gateway. Okay, instrument cluster, lost communication with the tire pressure control module. Gateway module, dual battery module, permanent. We have a code we have like 2 codes left. Lost communication with the tire pressure module. I don't know where that module is, but we cannot see it. Instrument cluster say I cannot see the power, the tire pressure monitor. Other than that, engine control module, pass, invalid data sent from gateway module. He say he cannot see the gateway module. Instrument cluster also, he say lost communication with the tire pressure control, and also fault 1 gateway module. He say that permanent dual battery module. You have 2 battery in this car, and dual battery module have an issue. The gateway module, look at that and find it. Other than that, I don't see anything now. Let me start the car. Push the brake. You see, after the car start, this come out to take the functionality of changing gears. You see, tire pressure system fault. And also here he said that lost communication with the tire pressure monitor. He say lost communication with the tire pressure monitor. Maybe the tire pressure monitor is sitting somewhere inside. There, he's not there now. He's not. They are not talking to it. Okay. That's why you see tire pressure monitor, and the light also, and also, and the battery. The dual battery module, and lost communication, and gateway module. It's a dual battery module. I don't see anything about radio, but if the radio is not working, we may have to go to look at the radio itself as a picture, and where are those
underneath the seat.
underneath the seat, and want to go over the seat.
It came in, so I'm pretty sure it may have settled down.
Yeah, maybe we have to take the seat out and look at it.
Yeah. If you put the car in reverse, you'll see the camera light doesn't come on too.
Yeah, maybe the camera light doesn't come out.
It'll come on sometime and then it don't. So
yeah, so you may need to get a hair dryer,
and then take it
and
out.
take out all this and look at it visually. Look at all this module and be sure that if the module is under here, definitely water get into it and everything get messed up.
Okay.
But before we do anything to see if we can check it out, take the seat out, be sure also the seat have to move, and let them move good, and be sure that to dry it out and be sure they are okay.
All right, that was the thought.
Yeah, other
I
than
didn't
that,
want to do anything by buying something right away.
don't buy anything. Till now, you see, we have like 100 quotes. Now everything is clear. But for me, as advice, as soon as you have water in this car, do not wait. Take all the 4 seat, everything inside the car here. If you can take them out, take them out, the mat, everything, put them up, leave the door open, let it dry.
Okay.
And then you can start putting them together before we go crazy.
Okay.
Thank you for watching Mobile Electronic Diagnostic. This is Muhammad Harun Idris. Please subscribe, share, and like, and see you in another video. My friend Nathan, Muhammad, Brooklyn, New York, and see you in another video. Thank you.